There is always something special happening in our communities, and Wish TV is committed to shining the spotlight on those who are making a difference. From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Behind the Eight with Wish TV's entertainment insider, McKinzie Roth.
I'm McKinzie Roth, entertainment insider here at Wish TV with another Behind the Eight. This time, my special guest, the lovely Alexis Rogers.
Hey, there we go, rocking and
Lex,
rolling.
what's going on, girl? How are you?
It's been a minute. I'm good.
I
How
know.
you doing?
Man, I'm great. We're flying in here. You could hear my little heels going down the hall.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's such an exciting month, especially here at Wish TV. We have so much going on. February being Black History Month, I'm like the perfect person to come in here, talk about the station's initiatives and what we are doing. Alexis Rogers.
Yes. I'm actually very proud of us. I've been in this business for about 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked many different places, but I think what I'm really proud about our team for doing is being so intentional with not only delving into Black history, because really Black history is American history, so that should be 365.
Exactly.
Right? But just going that extra mile to make sure that people see themselves in it, understand it, feel open enough to be curious enough to learn about it. And so we have a couple different things going on. First up with Art and Soul.
Yes.
Amazing 25 years of shedding light on amazing artists, whether it be, painters or music artists or spoken word artists. There is so many amazing folks who are just deep dive in the Black culture of not only Indiana but the world, and it's really a great way to allow people a safe space to go and enjoy and learn and also be represented. So that's awesome. We've been doing all of these profiles with a lot of the different artists that you'll see, especially since this year it's virtual. And here's the thing, McKinzie, with so many things being virtual, specifically with Art and Soul, this is the first year that they've ever done anything like that in their 25 years of existence.
I mean, we're all just making it work, honey, right? It's make it work time, and they are following suit beautifully.
Absolutely. And I was talking to a couple of ladies that were on the original board that created Art and Soul, and they said, what's really cool about it being virtual is that now we can reach even more people. Anybody who had a barrier to be able to come, to the Arts Garden to see actual Art and Soul, now they can do it from the comfort of their own home, and they still get to learn and they still get to enjoy.
Exactly.
And so that's been a really cool thing. We have some talented people
We
in
certainly
Indy, honey.
do.
I'm
And
telling you.
once they said, it's such a proud thing to have a partnership with Art and Soul because, just so many talented folks. It's like, wow. Seriously, it just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Do you have any standouts in your mind, people that you've met or you're looking forward to meet? Or
You know what? One of actually she's a Wish TV great, and her name is Miss Alpha Blackburn. And you might remember back in the day, Miss Alpha had one of the hottest shows on TV, honey. And she's really big in Art and Soul. And just being able to talk to her about those conversations, she actually came up with the name Art and Soul.
Oh,
so it's kind of
cool.
The
OG of Art and Soul.
Yes, of Art and Soul. So
Okay.
I love that. And something that she talked about was we will not know where we need to go, how we can get there until we really have atmospheres and spaces like this where we'll be able to really see the beauty of what's going on. Think about it. In the last, couple years, social justice and Black culture and Black lives have really been at the forefront. And what's the first thing that you see when something happens? You see a mural.
Right.
You see they're telling stories for decades.
Right.
And so it's really cool because now we get a chance to really celebrate that in a way that many of these artists just do not get a chance to be celebrated on a daily basis. And hopefully that changes because I was even talking to Denise Hurd, who is a big person with Art and Soul. She's been doing great things. Miss Alpha was saying that, Denise was so young when they started, but honey, she was fiery and she had ideas. And even what Denise was saying was she wishes that she would have even dreamt even bigger, because this is something that really kept our city, in grips, and they love it each and every year. So really excited about the fact that Wish TV is partnering with Art and Soul to bring it to even more people. So that's great.
I love it. Now, this year in particular, do you feel like it is even more important than ever before?
Absolutely. And I think, it's funny because I think the importance of it has always been there.
Yes.
But maybe this is a chance for people to feel more open to enjoy it. Because let's think about it. There's plenty of us who live all across Indianapolis who live different lives.
Sure.
And maybe we didn't think that art that was centered around Black culture and Black lives were really pertinent to us. And in reality, it is. And we see it every day, and it's in our faces every day. But, this is a beautiful part about art, everybody can be involved.
That's right.
And so I love it. I love art. All types of art, whether it be theater, whether it be something on a canvas, whether it be something from my ears, because honey, I love something from my ears.
Yes.
So that has been an honor, especially since I'm new to
Yes.
the city. I love learning about this and seeing how many people have been impacted by art and soul. It really is special.
It's like the universal language. I mean, many people say it's mathematics, but I truly believe it's music and it's art. We can all just put all our differences aside, and I feel like it unites us and connects us.
Absolutely.
So I love that concept.
Think about it. Art and soul, the thing that it has in common is that it both has a heartbeat. So,
Right.
it's going to be
I love
good.
that.
It's awesome. So on top of that, we have our Celebrating Black History series that we're doing as a company. And myself, alongside Katira Winfrey, we've had a ball going through all of these cool things, not
Yes.
only talking about the past, because the past is important, but also talking about what's being done right now and what's being done for the future.
What can 160 years of experience teach you about the future? A lot, especially when it comes to protecting what matters. At Pacific Life, we've helped people and businesses confidently embrace the future with life insurance, retirement income, and employee benefits. With strategies built on strength and trust, and a promise to be here for you today and tomorrow. Ask a financial professional how Pacific Life can help you today. Pacific Life Insurance Company, Omaha, Nebraska, and in New York. Pacific Life and Annuity, Phoenix, Arizona.
Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what kind of romance you're into, you don't have to choose just one. Fancy a dalliance with a duke, or maybe a steamy billionaire? You could find a book boyfriend in the city and another one tearing it up on the hockey field. And if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. Discover modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Allie Hazelwood, the latest romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, plus Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. And of course, all the really steamy stuff. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Wondery. That's audible.com/Wondery.
We are in the midst of history right now.
Yes.
Think about it. We wake up every day and we are in the midst of history. Like, this is going to be in somebody's history books.
Right.
The
kids are going to be asking us about, you lived through this time.
I'm
right?
telling you,
Yeah.
and I have told plenty of people, I said, listen, I don't even have kids yet, but when I do have kids, I want them to make sure that they tell me what they're learning in school, because I'm going to be
Yes.
in that back of that classroom like, wait a minute. Now, we had this going on too, because we are in the midst of history. And so we have some really cool pieces that we've been able to put together, and we're doing all throughout the month. Katira has some really cool things about the Indianapolis Clowns,
Oh,
which is
nice.
great. A lot of people,
Katira does just an amazing job.
This is her
Anything
every
she
day.
puts her mind to, it's just next level.
this
so
is her
kudos,
every day, and
to
that's why
Katira.
it's so cool to have a multicultural reporter
Right.
in your station,
And it's so unique.
And we've been doing it since before it was popular. Now you see other people starting to do that, but that's been Katira's bread and butter. So she always brings us fire every single day.
Always.
Which she has a lot of different cool things. And then I had gotten a chance outside of Art and Soul to talk with the IMS folks. So, this year, historic with the Penske team, they have NXG Motorsports, which has been going on for about 15 years. But now they have Force Indy, which is the first Black-owned, Black-led racing team. And I've had such an amazing time delving in, because I love history.
Yes, she does.
I really do. Like, I'm such a nerd. But I've been shocked to see that we've had Black and brown history throughout racing since the beginning.
Really?
And with NXG Motorsports helping hundreds of kids, really thousands over the last 15 years, not only figure out if they want to race, but have access to it. Because think about it, for stick and ball sports, if you want to play basketball, what do you get a chance to do? Go to the YMCA
Sure.
and go pick up a basketball.
Right, exactly.
You want to race a go-kart or something like that, what you gonna do, steal your mom and dad's car? No, like, that's not how that works.
Right, exactly.
So creating access and equity, and what's really cool about the NXG Motorsports, youth motorsports, and then eventually a lot of the folks who do that have now trickled into Force Indy. We're talking about engineers, we're talking about STEM, we're talking about folks who think that they want to be like us and they want to be editors and photographers. They even have a track for kids to get into that.
This is so cool.
Oh my gosh. And
it.
nowhere else in the country has something like this. So history is happening before our eyes. And that's just a little sneak peek of some of the things that we've been working on.
Right here in Indianapolis, right here at home. And I love Alexis Rogers bringing it to us. I love when you bring us some fun facts. Actually, I thought of you because one of your fun facts was about Kenneth Babyface Edmonds is from here. And he has a road. And I just was driving by his road and I saw the little marker about him. And I thought, boom, that's one of Alexis's fun facts.
People might
literally just
see
like a few hours ago.
In different communities.
Yeah.
Everybody always knows about Indiana Avenue.
Sure.
People talk about Harlem and people talk about the Renaissance in New Orleans. We had Indiana Avenue.
That's right.
That's where Duke Ellington was coming, and that's where all these people were coming. That's where Madam C.J. Walker was doing her thing. So we know about those things, but our goal with giving these Black history facts, specifically my goal, is to make sure that we all just learn a little bit more about how amazing Indiana has been when it comes to Black pioneers, both in the way back in the day and even now.
Yeah, and it's really cool. You can bust these fun facts out like at a cocktail party or just with your family, and everyone's like really impressed by you. And I'm like, yep, I learned another one today.
Well,
That's really cool.
It's like puzzle pieces. Things start to make sense. You're like, oh,
okay,
like, that's amazing. Okay, because even Randy, we love our Randy Hollis.
Yes.
And Randy and I have
just
a
had
bit
a
of
big
age
birthday.
difference.
Yeah,
the big 6'5".
Yeah,
and
he told me he wasn't a day over 40, so I gave him that. We'll go with that.
No, yes, we will go with that. Just give him a donut and he'll do whatever you need him to do. And the funny thing is that I end each one of my shows on midday. We begin our shows on All Indiana with a Black history fact. And each time he's like, you know what? I didn't know that. Or, oh, that makes sense. And so it's amazing because no matter how young or old you are, we all have the capacity to learn a little bit more.
We certainly do. We certainly do, girl. And where can everybody find more about you and kind of your stories and catch everything that you are delving into for Black History Month?
Absolutely. So I'm sharing everything on my Instagram.
Awesome.
I am Alexis Rogers. Also on Twitter and Facebook. We're definitely trying to make sure that those stay beefed up with the things that we're doing. And I continually share Katira's work as well. And, just continue to talk about it on air, too. We have so many platforms just like this podcast to let you know that we really do have your back. And here's the place where we can really be a community as one.
Alexis Rogers, thank you so much. Our special guest here on Behind the A. We love you. You're always doing big things. And, of course, catch us both, All Indiana, 4 o'clock daily, as well as right here on the All Indiana Podcast Network. This has been another Behind the 8. I am McKinzie Roth, your entertainment insider. We'll catch you next time.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Behind the 8 with Wish TV's entertainment insider McKinzie Roth. Follow and subscribe to this podcast and discover even more great podcasts now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.